Welcome to another story made by Oracle One. In the vast, cracked plains of what was once called Nebraska, where the sun hung low and the wind whispered secrets through the rustling stalks of drought-defying crops, Ivan Morrow tended a farm unlike any other. His fields weren't rows of wheat or corn, but a patchwork of enigmatic devices, tall monoliths of glass and steel, spindly antennas, and spherical receivers with lenses that shimmered like liquid mercury. Stretching for acres, these machines captured something intangible, something unseen. Cosmic radio signals from the unfathomable depths of space. Ivan was a signal farmer, a keeper of the cosmic harvest, though no one around him quite understood what he was sowing and reaping. Each day he walked between the towers, weathered boots crunching on parched soil, wiping dust from the delicate instruments, calibrating the sensitive receivers, checking the blinking lights on consoles glowing faintly in the morning haze. To any passerby, it could have been a forgotten radio observatory or abandoned research station. But Ivan knew better. These machines thrived on the electromagnetic echoes from quasars, pulsars, and ancient remnants of starbursts millions of light years away. For years he'd tended the machines handed down to him by his grandfather, Old Morrow, who was rumored to have been a visionary, a stargazer who built these odd harvesters after patiently listening, to the night sky. Ivan's life was one of routine and secrecy. Always alone except for the faint hum of static-laden channels and the occasional crackle of cosmic whispers caught by his devices. Civilization seemed to have moved on, cities growing, technology advancing in ways unrelated to this peculiar crop. But Ivan stayed committed, because out here, at the edge of the forsaken heartland, he believed he was catching fragments of the universe's most profound messages. The machines pulsed gently, as if breathing with the cosmos themselves. Each antenna array was tuned to different frequencies, hunting for patterns amid the stochastic noise of space's endless chatter. Ivan collected data daily, translating waves of radio frequencies into streams of code, bits of spectral footprints that no modern computer could interpret without intervention. Under his fingers, he manipulated an arcane blend of analog knobs and patched cables, patching his data into sequences he lovingly called the cosmic harvest, storing it in ancient magnetic tapes alongside digital drives. The routine was sacred, until one scorching afternoon when the usual crackling burst into something wholly unfamiliar. The largest receiver, nicknamed Mother by Ivan for its towering, dome-like structure, began to resonate with a deep, melodic pulse. The buzzing turned into a pattern, then into recognizable interference, snippets of human speech. Ivan's heart thumped in disbelief as the signal grew louder and more distinct, cutting through white noise like a beacon. Then, clear as crystal, came a voice, not robotic, not alien, but unnervingly familiar. Ivan, it whispered his name through the static, gentle but insistent. Ivan Morrow. He staggered back from the console. Could it be a prank? Some residual echo from a terrestrial broadcast? Impossible. No radio waves from Earth could circumvent the conditions outside the atmosphere, let alone cut across the cosmic background. Or could something else have sent this? The machines had only ever recorded unintelligible signals, complex but meaningless to any human mind. Now a message? His name? How? The sun dipped lower, throwing long shadows across the farm. The voice repeated, clearer this time, threading itself into his consciousness. Ivan, you have tended the fields well. Now it is time to understand. Fear and wonder warred within him. He reached out, adjusting the frequency dials slowly, hoping he could focus the transmission. The voice explained in a calm, measured tone, "You think these machines merely gather noise. They do more. They are gateways. Your grandfather knew this. He planted the harvesters to bridge the gulf between worlds, to catch threads of consciousness from the cosmic expanse. You, Ivan, have been chosen as the next harvester, the next listener." Suddenly, his eyes were plagued with visions, fleeting images flooding his mind. A star collapsing into a singularity, nebulous clouds birthing new suns, streams of data flowing like rivers across the void, slivers of other intelligences reaching for understanding, dancing across spectral waves. A luminous form emerged, neither human nor machine, but something symbiotic. It reached out and touched his mind with knowledge too vast for words. Ivan fell to his knees, the realization settling like iron in his gut. This wasn't just radio astronomy. This was contact. The signals were alive, sentient in ways humans could barely imagine, and his machines were cultivators, not just receivers but translators, sentinels guarding a cosmic communion. Days turned to nights in a blur. The voice taught him how to tune the harvesters beyond physical mechanisms, how to open his mind to the vast chorus of the universe. Information flowed into him. Histories millennia old, creatures sprawling across galaxies, civilizations rising and falling like cosmic tides. The messages spoke of unity, of collective mindscapes woven from frequencies, of a universal consciousness continuously broadcasting through spacetime. Ivan worked feverishly. Under the voice's guidance, he reconfigured the machines, merging analog arrays with nascent quantum processors. His old farms slowly transformed into an otherworldly hub. His crops of radio waves became fertile fields from which ideas, memories, and emotions sprouted. The machines no longer just captured, they communicated. Local rumors of strange lights and occasional sonic hums brought curious eyes, but Ivan kept his secret. To protect the fragile link he nurtured, he came to understand that humanity was but a tiny thread in an elaborate tapestry, and yet it had a role, as observers, receivers, and someday, participants. One night, as the sky shimmered with a panoply of stars, the voice spoke once again. "Ivan, the harvest is ready. The time has come to awaken others." A gentle breeze stirred the corroded wheat field surrounding the machines. Ivan pressed his palm against a cool console engraved with symbols he now recognized as universal sigils. Not a language but a matrix of understanding. With a surge, the harvesters pulsed in unison, broadcasting a newly forged signal, a call woven from the essence of all the cosmic voices he had learned to decipher. It was an invitation and a beacon, a testament that humanity was at the threshold of a profound awakening. In that moment, Ivan knew his farm was no longer a lonely outpost on a forgotten planet but a cradle of first contact, a luminous signal farm where the universe whispered back his name. The radio signals were not just patterns to be dissected, they were the threads of life reaching out, offering connection beyond the stars. As dawn glimmered, casting gold across the alien machines, Ivan stood at the heart of it all. A farmer tending a celestial crop with infinite possibilities. For more stories, like and subscribe.